Oh, y'all, I'm just having a difficult time with this goddamn camera phone today. Who says camera phone anymore? All phones should have a camera these days. You shouldn't have to single it out, huh? Alright, so, yeah, my next miscellaneous rant is going to be about relationships. Now I have relationship problems of my own that have derived from different relationships that I've been involved in throughout my life, but I'm not here to talk about me specifically in my relationship. I'm just here to talk about relationships in general, and this is a friendship, a sexual relationship, a family relationship, or, you know, a significant other, because just because you're in a sexual relationship don't mean you're in a relationship, you know how shit goes these days. I'm not a very trusting person, and that's because a lot of different things have happened to me, and that's why I'm really skeptical of getting involved with people. But one thing that I do know is that when I'm involved with someone and I'm in a relationship with someone, nobody can tell me anything about my relationship. I may be able to tell you something about my relationship, and that's a mistake. Excuse me. That's a mistake in itself, depending on what information it is that you're divulging, because you can't trust people with shit. You know, they take it and they run with it. And I was recently talking to a real close friend, an actual friend of mine from school, and it was just about how people judge their relationship and how people comment on their relationship and aspects of their relationship. Fuck what they have to say if it's negative. Welcome all positive comments, all positive advice, and things of that nature. But criticism is something that you have to take with a grain of salt. Like, everybody's always going to have something critical to say. Somebody's always going to be analyzing you. Somebody's always going to be watching and lurking and, you know, just observing everything that you're doing. And they're all going to have their own opinions about it. They're all going to have something to say. But if it's about a relationship, that's something that's between you and that person. If y'all have y'all own issues or something to say about you guys' relationship, then say it to each other. If I'm with a guy and this is way off, but I can't think of nothing. So whatever comes out of my mouth, I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth. But whatever comes out of my mouth, when it comes out of my mouth, just bear with me. If I'm with a guy and he got a peg leg, and people coming up to me saying, you know, you don't want to be with that dude with that peg leg, because what if he ended up losing his other leg? Then you're going to have to roll him around in a wheelchair. Bitch, why you worried about it? If that man with the peg leg is treating me right and putting a smile on my face, and we go out peg leg and all, and we kicking it with the leg that ain't pegged, then what the fuck do it have to do with you? Like, why do you have something to say? People always gonna have something to say. So don't even ask them for their input if you feel like their input is going to be negative. Don't ask, what do you think about this? If you really don't give a fuck, because number one, you shouldn't give a fuck what they think about it unless they're your friend or somebody close that you really can trust to give you some good advice, not biased advice, just genuine, pure advice or outlook on a particular situation. Oh my God, girl, he said he don't eat eggs. How do you feel about eggs? your relationship. I mean, you know, and that's just the off the wall, off the wall example. But I'm just saying, I don't wanna be saying no shit, you know, about somebody else's relationship or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's just certain things that people ain't gonna like about what's going on in your life. But if you like it, then they should love it. And if you love it, then you shouldn't give a fuck what they think about it. Like, really? Because more than likely what's happening is, if they throwing you shade about your fucking relationship and what you doing wrong in your relationship and, oh, why you with him, girl, and ain't nothing gonna come of that, y'all just gonna break up, y'all ain't gonna be together forever. That sounds like some shady shit right there. Like, why are you even paying attention to that person? And I hope you're not labeling that person as your friend, because they're not. If they really had a concern about somebody that you was talking to, what they would do is come to you and be like, hey, I feel like this isn't the right person for you, but if they're making you happy, then I'm happy for you. But I just want to voice my concern to you because you're my friend. And leave it at that, because it's boundaries, bitch. You can say certain shit and you can not say certain shit. And the certain shit you cannot say, if you say it, might get you popped in the mouth fucking with me. Like, you have to be careful who you listen to, because somebody could tell you bust that nigga windows out his car, and then where they at when your ass is getting arrested? You know, like, it's just certain things that you just know should go in one ear and out the other, especially when you have a focus. If you value your relationship, don't let nobody tell you nothing about their relationship. Don't let nobody come and whisper in your ear and misconstrue the thoughts that you had. You know, you didn't even have a problem until this person came into the picture. You never even thought about this dude peg leg. You might not even knew that this nigga leg was pegged. Now all of a sudden that Brittany done told you the nigga leg is pegged and you ain't gonna want to be with no handicapped motherfucker. What you gonna do when both of y'all get old and you cripple too? That was not even in your mind. Like, because you love that person and you're involved with that person right now, or whatever it is, or whatever the flaws may be, or whatever hang-ups you may think you see that we have, they're not even visible to me because they weren't here before somebody was yakking in your ear, you know? And even if I do ask my friends and family about advice, like I stated in the other video, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. At the end of the day, your advice does matter to me. I want to see how you would have handled the situation. But just because I want to see how you was going to handle the situation don't mean I ain't going to handle the situation like Ashley would. You know? I just want to get some ideas. You know, like, I probably already had an idea of what I was going to do anyway. I just kind of want to know where you stand on the situation. But it's just, like, not worth it. It's really not worth it, because you could ruin something that's really good. Somebody can talk you out of your blessing. And that go with anything, any advice that somebody may give you. Even goals and aspirations that you have, and you ask somebody for some advice and they start giving you some pessimistic ass points of view when you were optimistic to begin with, you know? So just trust certain people with information, and trust certain people to be able to talk to them about certain things. Don't talk to nobody about your relationship that's not gonna have your best interest at heart. Don't even talk to somebody who is gonna have your best interest at heart, so much so that they gonna tell you that the person you into it with, that you have another relationship with, is wrong and you need to get rid of them because I care about you. They don't care about you. They will let you make your own decision. Advice is advice, not dictation. They're not gonna tell you what you need to do. Girl, if I was you, I would, but you ain't. So, you know, that's how you know somebody's gonna say some bullshit. Shit, if I was you, girl, why are you trying to be me? I just asked if the shoe was on the other foot, what would you do? That's what you should respond as. Well, if I was going through that, you know, what I probably would do is, you know, you ain't got to be all, I don't know. Bitches is crazy these days, you know, like, analyze your own shit, moral of the story. Analyze your own shit, form your own opinions about your own life, and don't let nobody misconstrue your thoughts that you got going on. If you can't ask for insight without actually doing what the fucking person's telling you to do that's giving you advice, then don't ask for insight. Just try to make your own decisions. Sit down and ask your own self some goddamn questions. Talk to yourself until you figure out what you need to do. Because an outsider can really fuck up something that's going on the inside of a good ass relationship, but you won't know it until it's gone. And then what if that person don't want to give you another chance, you know? So work it out. Work it out amongst yourselves. And if you both decide to get rid of the relationship or terminate the relationship, then do so. And that's all I got to say. Shit.